Hey guys, my name's Jackson and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, welcome to video number 2 on my YouTube channel. I just want to say a quick thanks to everybody who has watched the first one, either liked or subscribed or personally reached out to me and told me that what I'm doing is helpful and it's a good idea. For this video, I have a couple questions that people have asked me, and I have a special guest to answer those questions. My special guest to help answer the main question is my best friend, Cassie. The question that I was asked is, how did you come out to your friends and family? I'd come out to my friends first in the year of 2015, 2016 a little bit. Cassie was one of the first people that I had told after I had bought my first binder and I had realized that this is the direction that I wanted to go in. After I had educated myself a little bit more on myself and others that were kind of feeling the same way, I had reached out to Cassie and then I had told her that the name that I wanted to go by was Mason and that my pronouns had changed from she, her to he, him. So that being said, how did you feel about that initial experience?
So when he first came to me and said that his name is Mason, it was different at first because it was a boy name, and I told him that I didn't think that Mason really suited him, so we should try something else.
And after she did that, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hurt because I felt like she didn't really respect my decision. But after we had talked about it, we had came up with the name Jackson because I still was who I was before. I just was with a different name, and then that's when we chose Jackson. But how did you adjust to calling me different pronouns, I guess?
It was hard at first because I've known you before you were a boy, but it got easier as, time went on.
Cassie was one of the very first people, along with our friend Ginger, who unfortunately can't be here today, that I was going to start testosterone. And I was really nervous because it's not just changing your name or changing your pronouns or changing the way that you dress. It is literally going through a procedure that changes your mind and even changes your body, in effect. So I was just nervous if she really, once she saw it, once the wheels started turning and once I was changing and it could be physically noticeable, I was worried that she was okay, this is too much for me, because it's not just me going through my transition, it was also her getting used to that. So that being said, how did you feel once I told you that I was going to go through that transition?
I knew that it was so you could feel better in your own skin, and I fully supported your decision because, why wouldn't I? I'm your best friend, and, you've grown a lot, and I just think that you're a much better person now than you've ever been, and I'm just glad that I got to watch you go through it as a cardinal.
Do you think it was hard at all?
Definitely hard to get used to the fact that I had to call you Jackson, but at the end of the day, it was what you wanted, and I thought that it would be good for you.
I think overall it was definitely difficult for some people to call me Jackson and not the other name, but I think out of everybody, you caught on pretty fast. That was a really short version of how I came out to my friends and family. I wish that I could go back and redo it because now looking back at it, there were probably some easier ways to tell my friends, my family, and even my teachers. But those experiences made me who I am today and how I can help other people. So that really just wraps up that first question. I hope that it answered a lot of people's questions and kind of just giving you an idea of how my journey started. Thanks for being here for that first question, buddy. The next question that I was asked is probably something that I don't really think about because I try not to live too much in the past, but it is, if you could relive a period of time in your life or a specific memory, what would it be? And I think that would be when my great-grandma was alive, just because I didn't know that how much her presence had impacted me, even if I just was a small kid. There are definitely some things that I wish that she was around for to see who I am now, because she would always just tell me that she's so proud of me, and I didn't really know that I would miss her so much, even at a young age. So I think that I would just really go back and let her know that she really is one of the most inspirational people that I had known, and I hope that I'm really just making her proud, and that I'll think about her every day since when she leaves. So The final question that I'm going to answer is probably one of the best times in my life to talk about, and that is when I attended Cleveland State University in 2018. It was probably a really rough time mentally, but when I had moved to Cleveland in the summer, I had met a lot of great people that had helped shape me to who I am today, and Taylor is one of those people. I lived in room 203 in the dorms, and she lived in room 211, and at the end of the semester, when the finals have arrived and everybody was dreading those times, Taylor would put inspirational quotes outside of her door, and one time when we had come back from the dining hall, those were missing. So she just thought somebody accidentally knocked it down and that they had thrown it away, and so she had put out a next one, like another one, within like 30 minutes or so, and then that one had also disappeared. Probably within a week we had gone through at least 30 signs, and around Christmas time she had put like one final one saying like, in room 211 we don't tolerate thieves, and come to find out she had spelled thieves wrong. She had said thieves, and I have that video clip that I'll put at the end, and it was just really funny, and it kind of helped like lighten the mood because everybody was stressed out about the finals. So I think that's probably, in the dorms wise, that was probably the funniest story. That wraps up video number 2. Thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end if you are one of those people. Thank you guys for watching the video beforehand. Please like and subscribe to my video. I'm going to drop my Twitter down below. Make sure you go follow that because I do ask some questions on what people do want to see, and if they have any extra questions, because I'm sure that I will do another part 2. Like I said, really just thank you to everybody who has asked me those questions. A big shout out to Cassie for always just encouraging me to be myself, and even my family for doing that as well. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say, so thank you guys for your time, and until next time.